topic that you like to talk about more than others? Or?
You know what? You could bring about, you want to talk about immigration, you want to talk about, the onslaught against Trump and media, if you want to talk, whatever you're comfortable with, go for it.
Okay, well...
I'm not really specialized, I talk about everything.
Okay, well, I will... Let's, one of your favorite subject is immigration, that'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Any other topic? Okay, well, we'll do that.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Let me know when you're rolling. We're here with Julio Rivera. Did you like my accent? Pretty good.
I like that. Hold it off. You can roll the R with it. Rivera.
Okay, well, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. He's with the Reactionary Times, and I'm guessing he's a conservative because
because a good guess being that this is CPAC.
Well,
I'm the editorial director at Reactionary Times. I'm also a columnist over at Newsmax, LifeZet, the Washington Times, Right Wing News, Politichicks, a bunch of places.
Well, that's great. Let's talk about one of your favorite topics, which is immigration. What did you think of the Trump offer that he made and that the Democrats refused?
Okay, I think that those pillars, those 4 pillars that have to be in any comprehensive immigration reform are important. We got to end chain migration. We have to build a wall. It's debatable whether or not we want to give legalization to anybody that's currently receiving DACA protection, before it runs out. I've always been of the mindset that the people that have actually received DACA protection, which is about 800,000 people, we've already made the investment in actually educating them, and the large majority of them are gainfully employed and paying taxes and whatnot. So if you could dangle a deal in front of the Democrats that gives us comprehensive, spending reform, entitlement reform, would have given us our military spending, which we just got in a horrible spending deal 2 weeks ago, which could have been executed a lot better in a more conservative fashion. But they kind of dropped the ball on it. So where they could have used the Dreamers as a bargaining chip, they no longer really have that ability, or they've kind of operating from a weakened position at this point. So, I'm take it or leave it. We could give them legalization, or we could not. But if we are going to give them legalization, the conservative side of the aisle better get a lot of what they've been demanding and what a lot of these legislators have been promising the last couple of election cycles.
Well, I agree with so many things that you said, but you said so many things I don't like to.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I talk.
Okay, well, I'm very familiar with Puerto Rico, so anyway, Julio, let's talk a little bit about the foundation for the policy. Immigration is a good thing as long as the people come here to work, and you don't be giving them welfare, and if they actually apply the federal law, most of the people are prohibited from having welfare when they come in because of family ties, because the person who brings them in has to sign a document that says that they will pay if that person asks for welfare or receives welfare. The person that's sponsoring them is on the hook, but the federal government doesn't apply the law. Mm-hmm. So we have the bad situation of people coming to America to enjoy welfare benefits, and that's a real problem. And so I think you mentioned that, mm-hmm. And so maybe we could agree on the solution, part of the solution anyway, apply the law.
Exactly. Listen, Pat Buchanan said decades ago, we don't necessarily need to build a wall if we apply the rule of law and actually enforce these laws. We've got to sanction the people that are applying or giving these people jobs, so that whole little sanctuary that we're creating for them in these, liberal hubs like California, San Francisco, New Jersey. Now we just elected Phil Murphy governor, and he wants to turn New Jersey into a sanctuary state. It's ridiculous. I mean, you know, the one thing is that, you know, people made fun of Mitt Romney when he spoke of the concept of self-deportation. I believe that self-deportation is a real thing. If you make it uncomfortable for the people that are here illegally. Listen, immigration is a wonderful thing when it's applied legally.
Well, let's talk about why it's a wonderful thing, because people often don't understand this. When an immigrant comes to America not to get welfare but to work and to contribute to our society,
Take advantage of the American dream.
right, like this nation was built on immigrants that came from all over the world to do exactly that when there was no welfare, and they came and they worked and they prospered. If they come to America, don't they actually create